Hi, it's Maria from Sweden here, aka Planner Mother of 3. Happy New Year and happy 2022. Let's just leave this shitty 2021 by itself and start enjoying the 2022. Welcome, my name is Maria and I am living in Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. And I love everything that has to do with planners and stationaries. So today I would like to show you my lineup for 2022. And these planners are actually planners. Then I have a couple of notebooks of different sorts. And of course, these will be used also during this year. But I've decided to do this lineup part in two parts. So today it's the planners that are the main characters of this video. I have actually focused on the HOBONICHI brand actually. So there is only different kind of HOBONICHIs here, and it's the cousin in size, the A5 and the weeks, and then I have also the A6, but that will be more of a journal creative one, and I have Stalogies, and that's because of note-taking and some journaling, other kind of journaling, my 52 project lists and so forth. And I have a Leuchtturm and I'm waiting for another one. So these are more like my creative part. These ones are the ones that help me to memorize and to plan my life. I have three different ones. I have one everyday carry, and that's my HOBONICHI Weeks Mega. I have a health planner, and I have a working planner. And then I have my memory keeping planners. So I'll go through all of them and I'll show you how I'm thinking about these. Let's start with the everyday carry. This one is a Peach Mega HOBONICHI Weeks. And Mega, it's because it's quite thick. It has over 200 pages for note-taking, 215 to be exact. And you have your weekly layout that looks like this. And it's very plain, quite small in the size, but I really love how it's working for me. I've had this one for 3 years, and the first year I didn't really get it, but last year I did. And you can see, if you want to see a flip through of my 2021 planners, I will also do another one. I've done it for my HOBONICHI cousins, but I will also do one for my HOBONICHI Weeks Mega. Anyway, so in this planner, I keep track of what's happening in the future. I want to have a place where I can, have all my birthdays and important dates, what's happening, in the month. And I am also tracking what I'm buying, package orders, deliveries, what the weather was, some main things that happened during the day. And I make sure that I always write something for every day, because this helps me when I want to journal about the day, if I don't do that on the particular day. So this works really well. You have to excuse me because my thumb is really aching, so I can't really use it, and I can't even flip pages. And actually I can't hold a pen for the moment, so I will not be doing that much of planning and creative work for the couple of days, but it's okay. So for instance, here I've done a very simple layout this time, where I have important dates here and things that I want to do for every day here. And then I have free space to do whatever I want to. And as you can see, I've used it for like this or like this. Here I wrote a little bit about the restrictions that happened. I think that it's a good way to have for history reference. Go back and see, you know, what really happened in the end of 21, because it's starting to get blurry, this pandemic years. We're actually entering the 3rd year now. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so yeah, time for being a little bit creative, but it's mainly a place to write down small bullets about everything. And then in the end, I've made a lot of different kind of pages where I use the bullet journaling technique in one part and some other things, you know, lists and things to be aware of and so forth. So this is very much a very loved planner, and I'm carrying it around everywhere I go. And here is my extra planner, and this is the health planner. So here I am tracking everything that is around me and my health and my mental health and my thoughts and my feelings and my thumb and everything. And so I can't really show you that much in this one, but I thought that I was going to show you my multi-health tracker. This one helps me a lot to, you know, be on track. And also because here, the first part here are things that I really want to do, and it's like 65% maybe with dots here, so it's been a quite good month. And here are some of the pills that I take, and I should take all of them every day. I keep forgetting these. These are for my asthma, and as I don't really have any problems with it for the moment, then I forget to take the medicine. Here are pills for my intestines and stomach, and as I eat, when I eat as I want to, then I don't need to take anything of these, and when I'm not that stressed. But I've had a kind of hectic and very much of a month where I've been eating everything and a lot, and then I have to take my pills for that. Here is the mood tracker. Here are for the hot flushes, and here is the weight. And here is a sleep tracker where I track the amount of sleep hours and how the quality has been regarding them. Okay, and here I didn't, I thought I was going to fill that in yesterday because I knew I had looked that up. Let's see, what was it? It was 7 hours. So I've had sleep for 7 hours the last week, but they are quite, my sleep isn't that perfect actually. It's getting worse again. I was happy because it was getting better in the quality, but now it's worse. So here is my next tracker, January 22. And then I have time for journaling and miracle morning journaling here in the end here, where I sit in silence. I do my affirmations, my visualization, my exercise, my reading, my scribbling. And all about that is, you can find that in an old video that I made when I used another book, if you want to look up that, or look that up, or look that up. Okay, so these are the 2 weeks. This one is carrying around, and this one is the one that I have at home, but I fill it in every day and I use it whenever I feel like it and need to. Then I have my working planner, and that's a half-year HOBONICHI cousin, as I want it to be breaked by 6 months, because my financial year starts in the beginning of July and then it ends in the end of June, so that makes it easy for me to get my planners, you know, in the right time period. So here's my last year. I have my last 6 months of this financial year, and then I'll start a new one in July. And then I'll keep this one here, and I have my new July to December here. I think that works really well. And together with this one, I have some notebooks where I write projects and customer related things. I'll show you that in another video, but this is only the planner lineup. And I haven't done that much with this one yet. Sorry. But here will be my first 6 months overview, where I write the important dates for my company and things that I have to be important dates. Let's say that it's around a lot of different things, but important dates. And this gives me a very good overview. And then here on the monthly spread, I make a color-coded overview of the month, where I can see, like for instance, the blue marks here are my personal and private time. So it can be you know, different things that are happening in the personal life, and then you have these reddish and brownish colors, and they are all customer related. So that works really well, and I will fill this one in. Here I put some really important things that I have to remember, and I use the weeks here. So when I start a new week, I go here and I see if there are things that I really need to be aware of when I do my planning of the week. And then you have the week, and like for instance here, I started this week. I am on vacation, so I don't have that much, but I'm trying out different kind of layouts. I'm thinking of using, because if you look at, so like for instance, I used the Wonderland 222 during the autumn, from September to December. And when you look at this layout, you can see that, well, you can't really, but here are the green ones. So here you see whenever I work, and I tend to work till like 5 o'clock. Then when I go away and have customer related activities where we stay over at the conference center, well then of course I work during the evening. So I was thinking that I'll have this thing here using the timelines that are already here for work. I'll show you. This is how it looks like a typical working week. Here, let's see. Here's a typical working week where I color code the different things that I'm doing. Here I tried another layout, and here's another one. So it will look about like this. And then here I made a home division where I can write down things that happens or will happen, or things that I have to, you know, remember. And because sometimes, you know, this one is always laying up like this during a working day, and it's good for me to just write down, you know, whatever I need to be remembering or have to remember. I have a part here where it says notes, important, and inbox. So here is also a place where I can jot down whatever I need to. And here is the tracker of different things that I want to prioritize this week. Meditation, reading, outdoor, and journaling. And I want to make sure that I will do that every day. So yeah, and here is the first working week for the 2022, and I've already put in what I'm gonna do this week, and I will color code it, and it will work very, very well, and for me to have an overview. I use my digital Outlook also, of course, but this is a good way for me to use the the weekly spreads. And then on the daily pages, I am using the first page that starts every month. Here is January. I put a date vertical here from 1 to 31. So that will indicate also, it's the date, the 3rd, but it's also the 3rd page of January that I write things that I want to remember. And I am not sure yet if I'm gonna be very persistent. The to-dos, because here I'm gonna write my to-do list, and I will do some other note-taking and so forth. And those kind of things will, of course, be on the day when it happens. But then there will be things that I want to and need to refer back to. Like here, I have all my bookings at a conference place here in Stockholm, and important dates when I have to schedule, cancel them if we can't, you know, regarding the pandemic. So for instance, here, the 3rd of January, today I have to cancel this one, and I've already done that. So now I can, and I've got it confirmed. So this one is confirmed, and also this one. So next time I have to be aware is the 11th of January. Then I have 2 different bookings that I have to work with. So the 11th of January is here, and I'll put the important things here to prioritize. I will work this out, and I will for sure show you my system when I come a little bit into the month. So that's January and my planner for business. And then I have bought myself a new HOBONICHI 2022 cousin for my memory keeping and some kind of journaling. And journaling here is more like diary, but not maybe if I want to go, you know, soul searching journal, then I will be in another book. But here I haven't started to decorate this, but I will for sure, and I'll show you that in another video. But here I have actually, I made a copy of this one because I started to do this spread in my working planner. I don't really know why I started to do that. I didn't think. And then I realized that I was in the wrong planner, but then I thought that, okay, I'll keep going for this one, and I'll do a photocopy of this one or a print. So I did that last night, and I put some washi over the printed washi here. But I think this is all good. And this is how my memory keeping will look like. So whenever I feel like it, I always, or no, this is the thing that I always do, my memory keeping. But whenever I feel like it, will be on the daily pages where I do my journaling. And I can decide that I want to do it one thing per day, or I skip the date here and I do it whenever I want to. And I can also use, you know, half a day, half a page for a whole day, and then I continue with the other day here. So, but I'll see how that works out. 365 pages, 365 days. So I think this will go from one thing to another, and as it usually does. So that's my memory keeping. And then I have my 5-year planner from the HOBONICHI cousin that I started 2020, and I've actually made so it is from 2021, sorry, so I've done a whole year, but here I have written some things, and they come from older planners. I went through a lot of them and I threw them away, but before I did that, I made sure that I was going to write everything that happened in old planners. So here's a note from 2008 and 2019, and I think that works really well. So yeah, this is also a thing that I use sometimes every night, but sometimes I sit down in the week and sometimes I just forget it. But it is like it is. So here is my lineup for the 2022. And I'll show you all the different notebooks that I've used or will be using in a video later on. And of course I will come back and do some flip throughs of these. So thank you so much for joining, and I hope that you're having a good start of the 2022, and that we will be keeping in touch, because I am so looking forward seeing you here during this year. Take care of yourself and have a nice day. Bye bye.